Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into a comparison between two pretty amazing fighter jets.
Okay.
The F-35 Lightning II and the Dassault Rafale.
Sounds good.
We've got a great source that kind of pits these two icons of, modern aerial warfare against each other.
Right.
And I'm very curious to see which one comes out on top.
Yeah, me too. I think this will be an interesting one.
So before we kind of jump into, like a hypothetical battle or anything like that,
Yeah.
I think we need to understand what makes each aircraft kind of unique.
For sure.
So you've got the F-35, which is often hailed as, a game changer, right?
Yeah.
Like a true fifth generation fighter. But what does that even mean?
Yeah, so like fifth generation fighter, that's kind of a buzzword you hear a lot, right?
Really?
But at its core,
Yeah.
it's defined by a few key characteristics. We're talking stealth technology, advanced sensor fusion network integration, and supersonic cruise capability.
So it's not just a fighter jet.
Right, it's more like a, networked battle space awareness platform.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. So like the F-35, it's all about being this kind of unseen hunter in the sky,
Right.
disrupting enemy systems, gathering information before the fight even begins.
It's like a ghost.
Yeah, exactly like a ghost.
That can also attack you.
And the source highlights some of its key systems that make that possible.
Okay.
So the F-35 boasts the ANAPG-81 radar, which uses advanced AES technology.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What is AES technology?
So AES stands for Active Electronically Scanned Array.
Okay.
And essentially, instead of like physically moving the radar dish to scan an area,
Right.
ASA radars use thousands of tiny transmitters and receivers to steer the radar beam electronically.
Wow.
So it's faster, more precise, and harder to detect.
So this thing must be like invisible.
Pretty much. And then you couple that with the F-35's electronic warfare suite,
Yeah.
you've got an aircraft that's designed to dominate the electromagnetic spectrum.
So it's not just seeing the enemy, it's blinding them too.
Yeah, and jamming their communications, making it nearly impossible for them to fight back effectively. Right?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
That's wild.
So that's the F-35.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the ring, we have the Dassault Rafale, which takes a different approach.
Okay.
So while it might not have that same level of stealth,
Yeah.
it excels in other areas, namely agility and maneuverability.
So is it more about outmaneuvering the enemy?
Yeah, like in a classic dogfight.
Okay.
So the Rafale is known for its super maneuverability,
Okay.
allowing it to perform incredibly tight turns
Wow.
and rapid changes in direction.
Okay.
And it's also equipped with the RBE-2 AESO radar.
Okay, so it has the ESA as well?
It does have AESA as well, but it's not quite as sophisticated as the F-35's.
Right.
But it does have the Spectra electronic warfare suite, which is designed to protect it from enemy radar and missiles.
So it's no slouch.
Absolutely no slouch at all.
Yeah.
And it's important to note that the Rafale has been battle-proven.
Oh, right.
Yeah, having seen action in various conflicts around the world. So its systems have been tested and refined in real-world scenarios,
Okay.
which gives it a certain edge in terms of reliability and combat experience.
So we've got two incredibly capable aircraft here,
Yeah, for
and each with their own sets of strengths.
Absolutely.
So let's get down to it.
Yeah.
How would they fare against each other in a hypothetical battle?
Okay, well, our source suggests that in a close-range dogfight,
Yeah.
the Rafale, with its superior maneuverability, would likely have the upper hand.
Okay.
It could outmaneuver the F-35, get into position to launch its weapons.
But wouldn't the F-35's stealth make it difficult for the Rafale to even detect it in the first place?
That's the big question, right?
Yeah.
In a beyond visual range engagement, the F-35's stealth would give it a significant advantage.
Right.
It could detect and engage the Rafale from afar,
Yeah.
potentially taking it down before it even knows the F-35 is there.
So it's like who sees who first?
Yeah, it's a lot about that.
Who wins?
Well, according to the source, the edge is given to the F-35.
Really?
Its stealth technology, advanced sensors, and long-range strike capability make it a formidable opponent,
Wow.
even against a highly agile fighter like the Rafale.
It seems like the F-35 is like a whole new era of air combat.
Yeah.
Where it's not so much about dogfighting skills,
Right.
it's more about stealth, long-range engagement.
Exactly. That's a really good way to put it.
Wow.
And it makes you wonder, with technology constantly evolving, at this crazy pace,
Yeah.
how will this matchup even look in the future?
Right.
Will new weapons or countermeasures or even new tactics shift the balance of power?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Exactly.
Well, that was an awesome deep dive.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
Until next time.
Sounds good.